Welcome in, everybody. Power of PlayStation auction, PS1 games from top to bottom. 97 games, all high grade, all mostly sought after titles. A lot of good stuff in here if you are someone who collects PS1 titles. If you're not, well, I mean, hey, this might not be the auction for you. There's a lot of good shit for everyone in here, so hopefully it'll be a good one. Hopefully it will be a good one. Leading item right now in this auction is the Metal Gear Solid 9.8A++. Leading item in this auction, Metal Gear Solid. I don't know if it's going to be the top item in this auction. We've obviously seen a lot of Metal Gear Solid sell over the past year or two. Can I get full? Yeah, let's check comps on Metal Gear Solid here. Just see what's the last time we've seen it. 6,300 actually. Fuck. Metal Gear Solid still comping high, hey? 66, 56. We shall see what it can do tonight then. The 9.8A+, 2640 at the last signature, November 5th. We'll see. We'll see what Metal Gear can do. It's already at 3,500 after BP. So we shall see if it reigns supreme at this auction. But geez, I didn't realize the comps on that were still like 6,000. Yo, Spacebird, $10, man. Thanks for everything you do, Tank Top Man. Man, greatly appreciated. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the dono. Much appreciated, dude. Much appreciated. Metal Gear, some shelf rashware on the bottom. What are you saying here? On the front bottom. Oh, right here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it has to be Blister if they're going to hand out an A++ on it, right? I would think so. I would think that wouldn't squeeze A++ if it's on the thing there. Hard to say. It's hard to say. The blisters, people have been. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Welcome in, Renex Machina Super Junk, Big Box Game Shock, Lee Ardley. Oh my god, man, it has been a while. Holy shit, Lee. Welcome back, man. I was beginning to get worried about you. Sorry you haven't been around. Hope you've been having a good one. Yeah, man, it's going good. It's going great. I hope you're having a good, the lead up to Christmas here. We're 10 days off.
$55.
Hopefully you've been able to, or hopefully you're going to be able to take some time off, enjoy yourself, enjoy family, whatever you want to do around it, man. Hopefully all's well with you. You got two tonight, Elysium. Crypto Zero, welcome in. Paul Jack. Don't believe I've seen you before, Paul Jack. Welcome, dude. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for popping in. House the Moose.
$110.
Protoss X, welcome. Daniel Nom, welcome. M-tastic, welcome in. I hope your stuff does well tonight, M-tastic. It's crazy how much of this auction belongs to you. Crazy how much of this auction belongs to you. Hopefully everything goes well for you tonight. Starting off with 40 Winks. 9.8A. Game that was supposed to be released for N64, and then it never was. Did get released on PS1, and then, what company released this? There was a company that did a release of 40 Winks on N64. I can't remember who the hell did it now. Retro Fighters, I guess, is the name of the company.
Fair warning.
I guess that's why I couldn't think of it. But yeah, they did a Kickstarter and they actually released the, I guess the ROM, the unfinished or unreleased ROM of the game, where you can actually buy a physical. And I guess you can still buy a physical. Crazy. 40 Winks. Kind of neat. That's the actual PS1 version that did release, sold for $192 there. Starting into Ape Escape, 9.6A+. Should be the first print with the sticker.
$90.
I think. $336 for Ape Escape. Armyman Air Attack, 9.6A+. By the way, check the Mario Kart 64 CGC 9.8A++. Bottom of box under Wario. Can't believe this got 9.8. Oh my god. That's okay. We'll take a peek here. Where can I see full photos of it, Elysium? Where's a good place to see full photos? Is our Instagram a good spot for that? Have I bought anything of note? Kind of. Like at the 6th Gen Showcase auction that just happened, Lee, I was able to pick up a bunch of GameCube stuff I've been wanting for a while. So that was super exciting. Games like Wario World. I didn't buy TTYD. I really should have. Now I can't even remember. Lost Kingdoms 2, that was a really cool one to pick up. Metroid Prime Trilogy, that was on Wii. That was 9.8 on that. That was cool. I did a lot of buying recently, actually. More than I've done in a while. Selling anything of note? Not really. Just some cheaper graded stuff I've been getting rid of. Army Men Air Attack goes for 135 into Azure Dreams. 9.6 A++. Looks like Azure Dreams here is going to take the early lead for highest sale. Yeah, 504, 9.6 A++. Near perfect copy of Azure Dreams there. Battle Arena to Shinden 3, 9.8 A+. Wait till the January 6th. Yeah, I know you have another one too. It's crazy. I'm like out of money. I need to put it together more frickin' money. Before that next 6th gen showcase auction. I need to start selling my ass off rather than buying. Yeah, that Azure Dreams is a nice little gem. I agree with you completely there, Thane. A lot of the PS1 games, I have more like collector appeal towards them. Like, I haven't played a ton of PS1 RPGs. I obviously had, like, Final Fantasy 8, 9 growing up. Legend of Dragoon was in there. Shadow of Madness, I think it was called. Like, probably like 5 or 6 RPGs total, but I like collecting them. I just haven't gotten around to playing a lot of them. It's a shame. I got the Prime Trilogy Lee, 9.8 A+ for 300 and a bit US. Seemed like a great price, honestly. This is Beyond the Beyond, 9.8 A++. Closing at 528. And now Beyond the Beyond, VGA 90. 2 copies of Beyond the Beyond. Jesus, that's crazy.
$240. $260.
Look at the HA photo under Wario on the edge of the box front. Oh, I didn't know Heritage had photos up already of it. I feel like the last time I looked at Heritage CGC Mario Kart there, I couldn't find it. CGC Mario Kart.
Fair warning.
Fingers crossed, yes. Both the WATA and VGA Beyond the Beyonds are overgraded with sealed tears and holes in the corner. Open this one up, take a peek. Where's the hole in the corner you're seeing on the 9.8 A++? The 9.8 went for 528. The VGA 90, quite a bit lower, honestly, 312. Blade 9.8 A+, pretty cool. It's probably just the case, never mind. Oh, it's just the case, don't check lol, okay? Close that tab, thank you, Elysium. You're going for the Tales of Destiny. Good luck to you, Max2D. I think it's like a pretty damn high grade on that Tales of Destiny. 9.8 A+, maybe? It's going to be a game that's going to get some love, I think. Where the hell is it? There it is. Yeah, 9.8 A+ on it. Yeah, that's... Good luck, man. That's going to be a big one. Blade goes for 216 into Brave Fencer Musashi. Takes the lead, his highest title, 9.8 A+, 870. Squaresoft, always going to be collectible on PS1. Breath of Fire 4, 9.6 A+.
$380.
The Wario World, that game sucks. I have a lot of fond memories with Wario World. A lot of fond memories with that game. My younger brothers grew up playing it, so I also played it a lot. I agree it's not like the greatest game in the world, but did a lot of cool things. It's fun. The thing with Wario World is it's a really fun game if you're between the ages of like 4 and 10. It just like, I think that's kind of where it peaks. You want the Japanese Smash? Yeah, Mike, man, that Japanese Smash is crazy. So, like, just happy, excited, that's crazy, man. I am, that's blown away by the result on that Smash 64. The Breath of Fire 4 closes at $504 there. The Contra Adventure, sorry. The Contra Adventure. Like a football player when they say what university they're from. The Ohio State University. 9.4 A on this one.
$40. $150.
Yeah, exactly, Lee, right? Like, not bad at all, considering what the raw price goes for. What's with the tank top? You're not cold in Sask? PC-mo, we're freezing in Sask. I don't leave the house, though. That's my secret, man. I don't leave the house.
$170.
I know, Blockbuster. 9.8 A++, almost like, yeah, twice the price of the 90 there. Big gap, but, like, 90 PS1 could translate to 9.8 A++, sorry. That's not out of the, that's not out of the realm of possibility, so it's interesting to see the gap there. Contra Adventure, 9.4 A, still brings $200, not bad for Contra, honestly. As in, Contra kind of sold for a high price. Chocobo Racing, 9.6 A. Squaresoft title again. Very cool. Chocobo. This is a game I'd love to just, like, have a night and fuck around with. I think it'd be fun for, like, an hour. Maybe it's a good game, but I've always just wanted to sit down and play it. And it's back. We're not even letting it go. People want their Chocobo Racing. 10 graded copies only.
Fair warning.
You're from France, Paul Jack. A little bit late? Jeez, man.
$20.
Yeah, it's super late for you in that case. Should be like, what, 3 in the morning? 4 in the morning? More? Like, Jesus. Either an early morning or a late night for you, dude. The Chocobo Racing closes at 660. Chocobo's Dungeon 2, 9.88 plus. This has to be close to the highest on the pop, I would assume. Highest rated copy out of 7. There you go. 9.88 plus. Looking for $1,000. Chocobo Racing. Chocobo Dungeon 2 is taking the record for right now.
Fair warning.
You thought the Contra would break 500 plus? The grade on it isn't that high, House the Moose. Like 9.4A, it's just not the highest grade, which I think did hold it back for a bit there.
$1,000.
Yeah, like Wario World it's it's not a certified gem, but I have a lot of connection to it. How high is PS1 for me collection-wise? If N64, NES and stuff, if those are like a 10, PS1 would be like a 5. Like a 4 or a 5. I don't chase it out a lot, but I have a lot of shit for it. I enjoy PS1, but it's not like I'm not high prioritizing getting Chrono Cross. I'm just not. I would love to own one at some point, but not high priority. Chocobo's Dungeon 2 does close for $1,200. Chrono Cross here. Looking for... Chrono Cross is probably going to take the lead right here. One more bid and we tie Chocobo's Dungeon. I would actually be kind of surprised if Chocobo's Dungeon does outsell Chrono Cross. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, it did. That's wow. 1,140 for Chrono Cross. 9.88.
Previous lot reopened.
Just fucking kidding. Chrono Cross is back. We're at $1,200. Like I have time to watch this trash. Welcome in, Joe Kane. You're waiting for the new cases as well. Beyond the Beyond, WATA top and bottom rear left corners.
$60.
Okay, top and bottom rear left corners on Beyond the Beyond. We'll take a peek at that in a second here, S-Block. WATA has a special sale right now. 12% off until December 24th. Problem is I want to wait for the new cases. Yeah, Elysium, I sent off a little bit of stuff. Some stuff I'm probably going to resell more so than personal collection stuff. But I did get in on that 12% discount for about 10 games. I guess only about 7 games because my brothers also sent a few. But I agree. I kind of want to wait for the new casing before I send off too much stuff right now.
$950.
These feel like really random PS1 games.
$1,000.
Does PS1 have 100 pertinent titles? You know what I mean? Like, in what direction should it go, I guess? Also, Crash Bandicoot Warped 9.88 plus first print with lenticular cover is we're pushing $1,500 here. Crash Bash doing very well. Or sorry, Crash Bandicoot Warped, not Crash Bash. Sorry. SNES manual. SNES actually isn't that high up either. I would give SNES a 6. Like if PS1 is a 4 or 5 for priority, Super Nintendo's like a 6. I simply couldn't afford to collect everything, right? So Super Nintendo is the console that I actually cut out of like NES, N64, Super Nintendo. I focused very heavily on NES and N64, and Super Nintendo was the one that I left out.
Next lot.
And the Crash Bandicoot Warped, $2,100. I grew up playing Croc 1, pretty average game. Here's Croc 2, 9.88 plus. Only 1 copy is graded higher out of 5 total. Everyone knows that Croc is the real PlayStation mascot. We just saw Crash Bandicoot sell for a lot of money. That's clearly a mistake, and the market will come around to Croc being the main PlayStation mascot. It's going to take time. It's going to take time to get there, but everyone knows it. Everyone knows it's true. You can say Crash dominates PS1, but everyone knows the real mascot is Croc. Also, Crash Bandicoot, $2,100. It last sold August 7th at the Signature for $25. So it's down a little bit, but like that's not bad. $2,500 in March, $2,500 in August, and $2,100 in December. Like Crash Bandicoot's holding. Crash Bandicoot Warped is holding up pretty solid.
Fair warning.
9.88 plus. Croc 2 ends at 240. Croc fans, where are you at? 240 bucks? Come on. Destraga here is about to outsell it. A fighting game published by Koei. I don't know. They don't publish much outside of RTS as far as I know, but
$80.
I did have the my brother owns this game, so I have played Destraga. It's pretty shitty. Pretty shitty by all accounts.
Fair warning.
People think there's a lot of shovelware on PS1. Yeah, or on N64. It's nothing on PS1. Agreed. The amount of shovelware on PS1 is... I mean, it's also a much larger library on PS1, so I get it. But yeah, the amount of shovelware on PS1 is almost endless. Are we gonna get Digimon World?
$400.
If you are bidding against me,
You've been
please
outbid.
stop.
$440. $460. $480.
2 a.m. here. You're staying awake for the Persona Revelations? Yes. Good stuff.
Fair warning. $500.
You've been outbid.
Okay, I'm out. I'm out. The comps on this game are actually really high. The comps on this go over $1,000. So I was kind of lowballing. I was hoping to just get it at like, you know, a really cheap price. But
$650.
this copy of Digimon World specifically, with the card included,
$700.
has high as fuck comps. And we're pushing almost 800 bucks here, so we'll see where it ends.
Fair warning. Next lot.
There we go. Ends at $780, which is a step down for this game, no doubt, but I really wanted it in the $500-$600 range. Yeah, Inazuma, man, it's why I'm lowballing the shit out of these.
Fair
Digimon
warning.
World 2, 9.68 plus.
$240.
I do have Digimon World 1 Super Junk. I have an 85 plus, but it's not the copy with the card
Fair
included.
warning.
So
$260.
So in that, like, I want the card version as well. You love collecting...
warning.
Does CGC offer sticker removal? I don't think so, Mike. I don't think they do.
Next lot.
Oh, that was a buzzer beater right there to get the 250 bid in on Digimon World 2. I don't think they do offer sticker removal.
Fair warning.
You love collecting PS1 games that are PC ports, like you have Command & Conquer 1 and 2, both
Next
top tops. Wow, that's cool.
$420. $460.
The Digimon World 2 ends at $300 US with a 9.68 plus. Into Dino Crisis 9.68 plus with the... Is
Fair
this
warning.
early print on this game with the demo included, or is that
Next
late
lot.
print?
Next
Previous lot
$480.
reopened.
It's back.
$460.
Yo, Sign Collector Guy, glad you could pop in. Chocobo Dungeon games are hard to find in 90 and up condition than Chrono Cross, even though Cross had more collectors. Yeah, I just figured the popularity of Chrono Cross would push it higher S block. Well, I guess push it higher versus Chocobo's Dungeon.
$50.
Fellow Croc enjoyer? Yes. Croc has a really interesting history behind it. The history behind Croc is much more interesting than the game itself. I believe that fully. Like I said, I grew up playing Croc, and like we got nowhere in the game. It was hard as fuck, and it has tank controls, so controlling Croc itself is kind of tedious. Just wasn't great.
Fair warning. Next lot.
To mangle Morpheus reviews. Of every game I played this year, Croc 1 was one of them. It was fun, though. Dino Crisis ends at 660 there. Dragon Warrior
Fair
7, 9.8 A+. Beautiful copy of Dragon Warrior.
Next lot.
Closes at 1,080.
$140.
Into Eggs of Steel, 9.8 A+. Atlas release, and also has a blockbuster-only variant print of this game. And then it saw a retail release as well, which is this one that does not say it's exclusive.
$70.
So that's why Eggs of Steel has any notoriety at all. Published by Atlas, at one point in time, had a blockbuster release. Greg, I have no money. Also, Greg, bids on Digimon, yeah.
$200.
Yes, Inazuma, there are certain titles where I just have to break the fucking bank. Do I really have a brother? You can be honest. I have 3. I have 3 brothers, Lee. I have 1 older brother by 2 years and 2 younger brothers by 8 years. 7 years. Younger brothers by 7 years.
$240.
What do I think of VGA's updated website? It's certainly better, Fall Ball, but it's not perfect. Like, I hope they still update it again. The VGA website can still be better. But it's better than what they had. But it can still be better again.
Next lot.
The Digimon was yours, Elysium. Nice, dude. Nice. I wish I would have got it, man.
Fair warning.
Eggs of Steel does go for 264. Ergies 9.4A plus. There goes for 552. Into Einhander 9.8A plus on this. I'm interested to see if people are going to push this.
$800.
Only 1 copy graded higher. Highest one they've offered. There can't be many on the Pop Report in general. It's a Squaresoft shmup.
Fair warning.
Kind of an odd genre for Squaresoft to do publishing of, which is why it's always stood out for me. Sold for $900, so it didn't get pumped, so to speak. Final Fantasy VIII, The Grail, 9.8A++, promo copy, UPC Punch. So, perfect copy of the game, promo punch. We know that some people don't like promo punches as much as others, so we'll see what he does
Fair
here.
warning.
No shame, you're doing the same tonight? Yeah. It's tough in Asuma. Sometimes, even when you have, like, no money, if those certain games come, it's like, fuck, I gotta throw a bid.
Fair warning.
You've asked 3 times and no reply. What are everyone's thoughts on CAS grading? I don't know enough about their actual standards or grading, House the Moose. Their actual display cases and like the acrylic and everything looks fucking fantastic. But I don't know anything about their standards. $900 for the Final Fantasy VIII. So I think comps are above 1,000, like around $1,500 for the 9.8A++. Final Fantasy IX in 9.8A+ outsold it. So I think just looking at those 2 titles there, you can kind of see how the market still treats promo punches. I don't think 9 should outsell 8 in lesser condition if this didn't have a promo punch. So. Final Fantasy Chronicles is a 9.8A+, 0 copies graded higher, which is kind of nutty. I mean, it's 9.8A+, but I'm a bit surprised there's no A++ copy. Yeah, Digimon 2, not stonks, Alma. Not stonks indeed. CGC won't even clean your submissions, sadly? Jeez. So, no, it sounds like CGC offers nothing in the way of cleaning them.
$180.
Bob Smith, hello Flatlands from LaBelle Province. What's LaBelle Province? Where are you from, Bob Smith? I don't know what LaBelle Province is. The Final Fantasy Chronicles brings in 720. G. Darius, 9.6A+, brings in 210. Guardians Crusade. Whilst, oh damn, I don't have the Beyond the Beyond. I wanted to see the Beyond the Beyond here quick. And see if the A++ is sussy.
Fair warning.
Top and bottom, left side corners, I believe. He was saying are ripped. I mean, there might be exposure right there.
Fair warning.
It might be. It might just be the crinklings of the wrap. That one does look like a small nick, though. That one looks pretty indicative of a small nick, a small rip in the seal.
Warning.
And if that is, I mean, shit. A++.
$420.
That bottom corner one, I'm more convinced, looks like a little nick there. What's beyond the beyond the beyond? That's asking the real questions out here, Skate Soup. Guardians Crusade closes at 336 into Guilty Gear, the start of the franchise, VGA 90. Very cool.
$500.
Yeah, the old VGA site, Fall Ball, I'm pretty sure was made in the 2000s. I think it was made in 2008 and never received an update. I think it's genuinely like the website has been the same since they first launched it. Yeah, like even the new site can definitely still be better, but they leaped 15 years into the future.
$110. $130. $140.
Guilty Gear does end at 660, which doesn't seem bad for Guilty Gear at all. Like that seems they won't show me comps. It's VGA. That doesn't seem bad. That seems almost cheap for Guilty Gear, just given the game's being the first entry in Guilty Gear, and Guilty Gear still being a very prominent fighting game.
warning.
Gundam Battle Assault 2, 9.6A. Any Guilty Gear fans in the chat? It's kind of fun to play. It's very, very different than Street Fighter. Very different. Definitely has its own unique style, I guess, of fighting game. Like, you know when you're playing Guilty Gear.
$110.
Or even like a Guilty Gear-esque type of game.
$120.
Einhander is super hard to find in good condition. That was a nice copy. It's one of the hardest Squaresoft PS1 titles to find sealed in good condition. Yeah, man. Einhander is just, that's just cool. That's why I was surprised it didn't get pumped a bit more. Like, $900 is nothing to slouch at, but it felt like something that could definitely go over $1,000 there. Supyo FML WATA, yeah. Yeah, that's not great. Not a great look there. Gundam Battle Assault 2, 9.6A goes for $200. Gunship, 9.8A, a game I know nothing about. It's actually getting bids too here. Port of the 91 MS-DOS computer game, Gunship 2000. Interesting. It's interesting how high this is going, and like I said, I know nothing about Gunship. But we're pushing like $350 here right away.
Fair warning.
What was the date on the A++? My guess, Thane, is that it's very new.
$300.
My guess is that this is a newly graded game, but I'll take a peek here.
$360.
Heart of Darkness, 9.8 A++.
$384.
I'm gonna guess it's 2022. No, it's not! Look at that! Thane! The fucking WATA 1.0 meme lives on. Unreal. This is why we talk about checking the dates when shit was graded. That's crazy. It is a frickin' 2020 graded game. My god. You could get away with anything in 2020.
$160.
Yeah, you did call that 1.0 from a mile off. Bill Stead with the $50,000 donation. Damn, dude. Much appreciated. Yeah, exactly. Greg is rich after that super chat. Nobody check conversions. That is 50... Oh my god. Bill, man, my family, Christmas time. We all appreciate it so much, dude. Thank you so much. I know this is the PS1 auction, but who else is ready for new pop reports? Let's go. Yeah, man. Super ready for those new pops to drop. As soon as they drop, I'm going to be working my ass off to get some data on them, to compile some numbers, so hopefully he doesn't fucking drop them on Christmas Eve, because I do not want to work for those 3 days. Much appreciated, Bill. Seth, you won the Guilty Gear. Nice, dude. I think for a VGA 90, you did well. Just got back from snowboard. Did you miss anything good? Nothing huge yet, I would say. Nothing huge. Solid games for sure. Everything in this auction is like either 9.6, 9.8, and a pretty desirable title, so... But you haven't missed anything huge, I would say. The Heart of Darkness goes for 780 there. Hellboy, Asylum Seeker, goes for 276. Here's Jade Cocoon, 9.8A. I always thought this was part of the Squaresoft games, but it's Crave, published by Crave. Sells for 432. First long box title of the day, Bazooka Tone, 9.8 A++, which is fucking insane. Wow, perfect long box copy.
For $260.
Surprised I didn't get cooked when I posted the VGA DBZ on game collecting? Yeah, man, slowly but surely they're coming around, Fall Ball. Slowly but surely, game collecting on Reddit is coming along. Even every now and then, comments that are like shit on sealed games, shit on WATA, sometimes they get downvoted. Reddit's coming along. Sealed games are taking over slowly but surely. You love the look of Guilty Gear? Need to give it a shot? Definitely give it a shot, Protoss. Like, if you're into fighing games, Guilty Gear itself is a complete vibe. It's obviously funner to try out fighting games when you have, like, a real person to play against. So I understand if, like, you only have online to play, it might not be as fun, but it's definitely worth trying out.
$650, $700.
Get the Greg phoning it in, not even making timestamps by letter. Yeah, you guys don't get timestamps in this auction. This auction, you're just flying. I will actually, that is a good point. I'll give you a K timestamp. How's that? K titles. That's like 30 minutes into the auction, so. Oh my god, my pen's not working.
$850.
Because K is about to start with Karshia, The World of Fate. Second print copy, I believe, right? We saw the foil copy on Tuesday. Yeah, this is non-foil on this one, so we'll see what it does. Bazooka Tone, pushing almost $1,000 here. Not surprised. This type of grade on long box is just crazy.
Next lot. $320.
Expensive cardboard. I took a few bids at the Digimon World back here. Sold for $780. I tapped out around $550. Even $780 isn't bad based on comps, but I just don't have that kind of money to spend right now.
Fair warning.
That's your Johnny Bazooka Tone.
Next lot.
Nice. Yeah, Johnny went for $1,000. That's solid. I think that's solid. That's, you know, driven by condition there.
100.
Definitely driven by the condition, but just seeing 9.8A++ on long box is impressive. And the Karshia 576 actually didn't really do much. Is it going to show me the comp from last night?
Fair warning.
Never mind. I guess the 9.4B+ last night only brought 264 as well, so this did double it. Non-foil print though, so I guess people care about the foil versus non-foil for sure. It seems like people give a shit about that big time on Karshia, which makes sense. First print versus second print. King of the Fighters 99, 9.8A+. Oh, is Johnny Bazooka Tone pretty damn rare? I genuinely have no relative gauge on most of the long box titles. Well, fuck, there's only 4 of them, so there you go. Only 4 on the pop report, so you might be onto something there, Supyo. The King of Fighters 99 closes at 504 into Klonoa. Woof! Becoming the highest game so far, I believe. We're looking for $1,500 here, 9.8A+.
Next lot.
Klonoa, still holding up as a very desirable PS1 game. Wow, 9.8A+, $1,440. A game that I've never cared about myself to collect. Legend of Dragoon is an 85+, and you can see Klonoa was selling for $1,700 back in 2020. 2 years later, the price is down, but it's not doing terrible compared to a lot of stuff.
Fair warning.
Legend of Dragoon, 85+. Very cool game. Like I said, grew up playing this one. One of the RPGs that we did own. $812 for the 85+ there.
$50. $900.
Gonna need everyone to go out for a smoke drink break when the Mega Man 8s come up. I also took a peek at those in Asuma. Here's Legend of Legaia, 9.8A++. Highest graded copy they've ever offered of just 2. They get 9.8A++.
Next lot.
Goes for $1,000. Marvel Superheroes 9.6A, getting a lot of love immediately. This is the highest graded copy out of just 2. That's kind of weird. You know, like 9.6A isn't even that impressive, but only 2 on the pop report is nutty. And holy fuck, the price is kind of getting nutty too. We're pushing over $1,000 on this. We're easily over. Okay, someone needs to tune me in here on Marvel Superheroes. Are we just seeing a massive Marvel juicer here? Is this game notoriously very rare and hard to find? The fuck am I witnessing here? What are we watching right now? It just doesn't stop. It doesn't slow down. $5,000? $5,000? Okay. All right. When's Marvel? Yes, asking the real questions. It's fucking crazy.
4,000.
You think it's because Reddit's sick of people whining about it? It seems promoted. Yes, exactly. People are getting sick of it on Reddit. It's the conversation's changing. The perceptions are changing. It's funny. Yo, appreciate you, Quick One Blue.
5,500.
This is still going, so I mean, I'm just catching up on chat here. Underbidder on Klonoa, it still seems cheap. You just got back from Avatar 2. Nice, dude. So far, won a few games to your proxies. How is Avatar 2? That's the real question. We're sitting at $7,000.
Next lot.
This is insane.
$220.
$6,600.
$240.
$6,600.
$60.
Like, just think of everything we've seen sell so far in this auction.
Next lot.
Yeah, you could buy 4 of anything. Like 4 of the highest price, like Klonoa, right? That was $1,440. You could buy 4 fucking Klonoas. Almost 5. That's crazy. Marvel superheroes, 6,600. I don't know. It just seems wild. And then Medieval follows it up and sells for like pennies on the dollar. 9.48 plus on Medieval. Medieval 2 closes at 660 for the 9.88 plus. And here's Mega Man 8. People still play that on Fightcade. Wow, that's cool. That's cool that Marvel superheroes still get some airtime.
$480. $550. $650.
Yeah, also, yeah, blew away Marvel vs. Capcom, I'm pretty sure, Alma, compared on all comps we know. Made you feel some feelings? Very good. The action sequences were top notch. Yeah, me and Miranda are going to go see Avatar 2 as well. For sure, going to go see that in theater. Marvel Superheroes was pretty fun on Saturn. Yeah, that's where it stands out to me as well, Skate Soup. Someone has the Infinity Gauntlet and has infinite money. No doubt. Yeah, that's how I feel with that one, S-Block. I just don't know if that result's replicable. It just seems so much higher than where a standard fair market value would be. But I mean, that's the pleasure of auctions, I guess. Thing is that even if you're trying to resell it on eBay, so many people search for Marvel and Spider-Man, not even VG collectors. I think that's a great investment. I don't doubt that it's a really good game. I just don't know about the price. Just seems like a price.
$220.
Cool game. Great game to have in your collection or for an investment, but like, holy shit. Seems expensive. I would just be terrified of another copy coming up. The first Mega Man 8 there that has the sticker on the cover sold for $1,140, 9.88 plus. Now here's the next copy, which I'm guessing is the second print. I'm guessing 9.88 plus on this one as well. I would be terrified of another copy popping up. Like I said, like 9.6A, 9.6A isn't that safe. Like that, you know, that's not that safe. You can tie that grade or beat it with a lot of PS1. So like, I don't know.
Fair warning.
I'd be terrified. You wouldn't have paid 7K either? Yeah, okay. That's my biggest drawback with it.
$700.
It just feels expensive as fuck. And not safe. If the grade was a 9.88 plus, I wouldn't have nearly as much critique. Maybe a 9.88 plus won't exist in 5 years. We'll have to see.
$850.
The Mega Man 8, what should be the later print, sold for $456. I think the end price there being almost 3 times less does confirm it's the later print there on Mega Man 8. So Mega Man Legends 9.88 plus for $960. Mega Man Legends 2 9.48 plus. Old PS1 Grail that did not keep up. Like, you know, I was saying Klonoa like kind of kept up. People still really fucking like that. They're still paying for it. Mega Man Legends 2 didn't really keep up with the times. This one has kind of been forgotten in the new age of sealed and graded games. Yo, Steve Craig Retro Games. Welcome in, dude. Josh, my guess on the Metal Gear Solid is just shy of 5,000. I think it's going to go for like 4,800.
$440.
You want Dragon Warrior 7, Einhander, and Jade? Man, Medium Dog, you grabbed some of the cool stuff. I thought that Einhander was going to go a bit higher. Not sure how you feel about the price. Not sure what your max bid was, but like, yeah, that Einhander's really cool.
Next lot. $320.
The Mega Man Legends 2 9.48 plus goes for $500, which honestly feels like a strong comp. 9.6 A++ back in May went for 810. So yeah, this actually sold really strong today. Right after I shit talk it and say it hasn't kept up, it has a really strong comp at 540. Interesting. Mega Man X5, 9.8 A++. Holy shit. Tied for the highest graded copy? Of course. I'm surprised there's another one out there somewhere.
Next lot.
Still only under $500. Like, if you actually want this for your personal collection, getting 9.8 A++ of this for under 500 doesn't feel bad. Here's X6, 9.8 A++ as well. This is also tied with one other copy. It's crazy.
$400.
9.8 A++ on PS1 actually isn't that common. A++ on PS1 in general isn't that common.
Next lot. $3,000.
June 24th of this year, Marvel vs. Capcom PS1 9.6 A+ sold for $10,500. Okay, there we go. So Marvel vs. Capcom does still have the higher comps. Thank you for filling that in, Joe Kane. Here's the Metal Gear Solid. 9.8 A++. The comps, so we just hit someone's max bid right there. Is that Title Dreams right there? 3331? Is that the Title Dreams floor? The comps on this are around 6,000.
Next lot. $420. $460.
Ooh.
$480.
The floor on Metal Gear has finally broken.
$500.
Look at that. The floor has finally give way on Metal Gear Solid.
Fair warning.
Interesting. You can see we had $6,300.
$550.
66. 56. That's going back to October. So 56, 66, 63 for the comps.
Fair warning.
Now we're down to 4K. Finally, it slipped. A lot of Metal Gear out there, but it had been holding decent.
Fair warning.
This one's a 9.6A. Under copy by quite a bit there. Predictions on Persona. So I was high on this. You know, man, that's high by 1,000. What is the Persona? 9.8A? Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know, Mike. Like, a little bit over $2,000, let's say. Just wait, next month there'll be a Marvel Superheroes VGA 90 sells for under $1,000. That's the thing too, right? Once you have a monster sale happen, once you have one of those monster sales, other people sell. So that's also terrifying. Your max bid on Nine-Hander was $960 and you wanted it at $900? Ooh, just squeezed that one. Nice. And those two games are still on your hit list for PS1 JRPGs. That feels good. Didn't even own CIBs of either of those. Good stuff. Just imagine Spider-Man is Pikachu. Problem solved. Oh, yeah.
500.
I love how they say 9.8 A+ is the highest when the under A++s are way nicer. Yup. Yup. That's how it goes, sup yo. The beauty of the WATA grading scale.
Fair warning.
The X5 has glue separation and dust under the pull tab.
Next
Nice.
107, 220.
Prices have gone down so much they're now basically just the same as ungraded good condition on most games. Yes, Trevor. Yes, prices have gotten kind of nutty for how low they've gone on a lot of stuff. You can just grab you can grab like pretty solid graded copies for not much more than it's going to cost you to gamble on a raw copy off eBay. It's kind of crazy. You want the Mega Man 8 non-collector's edition? There we go, Inazuma. Not a bad pickup still. You're holding on to a Mega Man Legends 2 VGA 95. You love her, want her on a auction raw for $500 back in 2019. Good stuff, man. That's crazy you have a VGA 95. That's huge. How will it affect Giovanni's legacy? Asking the real questions then. That was Mortal Kombat Special Forces, though. Low-key Mortal Kombat game. 95 going for 660. I feel like this is a repost? Did we see a 95 of this already? Mortal Kombat Trilogy was an 8.5B plus for 336 there. And here's NBA Shootout, 9.8A plus. Again, massively high grade here on a long box title. And we have Sam Castle on the cover. No bidding on you today? You're in turtle mode? Yeah, I only placed a few bids, you the man now. Only a few bids for me today. You were licking your stock market wounds.
$500.
Truth.
$550.
Yeah, big box. I need a Metal Gear Solid 2, so I'm not I'm not complaining that the price on Metal Gear is going down. I do need one as well.
$700.
Are the auction fees on Showcase and Signature the same as regular? Yes. The fees are the same, Lee. In most instances, though, if you are getting into a Showcase or a Signature, you have premium stuff, so you'd be able to negotiate a better consignment fee. Not every time, but that's... people consigned in these auctions are likely paying less consignment fee than people who are in weeklies. It's more likely anyway. The fees aren't more, though. There are no more fees.
$1,200.
Yes, S-Block. Agreed with you completely about Metal Gear Solid 2 being way harder than Metal Gear Solid 1, even in 95. Marvel Superheroes has 3 different prints. The one that auctioned tonight was the first print. Second print has a sweepstakes blurb, and the third is the Fighter's Edge print. Interesting. Thank you for that additional context, Drunk Gamer. Also, NBA Shootout here is, we're pushing up to $2,000. This is pushing, actually. Remember, we had the Bazooka Tone 9.8A++ go for 1,000? There are 6 of these on the Pop Report. And this one is the highest out of all of them, but came in later. But, like, holy fuck. So, I have to ask now. Should I know who Sam Castle is? Is he Hall of Fame? Are we bidding on Sam Castle, or are we just rare PS1 long box? Because damn, that's a good sale price. $2,400 for NBA Shootout. That's, whew, that's good. That's good. That's real good. That's real good. You thought they were gonna have the PlayStation console they made for cats in this auction. The PS. Good. Thank you for bringing us all that, Dukter. Much appreciated.
$190.
Happened with the DKC 9.6A Plus that sold for 120K, and then yes, Elysium. That DKC made no sense. That was definitely one of the weirdest outliers I think we've ever seen. When DKC there sold for over 100,000. Like, what the hell happened there?
$240.
Yo, Face Aqua Voldress. What'd I miss? You missed half the auction. We're halfway through. We're already at the O's. Missed a few big ones, honestly. Metal Gear Solid was big. The Marvel Superheroes, $6,600, holds the crown right now, which I'm not sure anyone saw coming as being the highest item in this auction, but we'll see if anything can pass it. That's one hell of a sale.
Fair warning.
You did not get BFM. The fuck's BFM?
Next lot.
What's BFM?
$280. $340. $360.
Persona Sealed is pretty crazy though. Extremely difficult to find, at least for me as a PAL collector trying to find one. Yeah, it's even in PS1 is also... Trying to find North American Persona is also very difficult. It's always been rare and expensive.
Fair warning. $400.
Persona has always been a top-tier PS1 title. Odd World Abe's Exodus, a game that I grew up playing that I really didn't enjoy. Hard as fuck. $312 to the 9.8A+. And here's Odd World, the Abe's Odyssey. Is this like the first one? I don't know if this game is... I don't know if that game is before or after Abe's Exodus. Not sure. Not sure the timeline on Oddworld. Like I said, I didn't really like it. I think I was too young to be playing it. It was kind of like puzzle and just hard as hell. Here is One Piece Mansion. $130. I know nothing about it. Not a damn thing. Capcom 9.8A.
$140. $150.
Do you think prices will rise for Mario? Yes. I think in 10 years, prices on most Mario stuff will be higher than it is today.
$60.
A guy buys a PlayStation and an EA game, paid just $9.99 to unlock the rest of this joke. Man, I miss EA.
$180.
I miss EA. EA Sports. It's in the game.
$190.
It's def not Sam Castle. I figured not. I figured not, Supyo, that it wasn't Sam Castle. Is this a list of players who didn't make the Hall of Fame?
Next lot.
Sam Castle's never been the best. Sam Castle may never have been the best player on any team. Okay. He's a great locker room guy. Good leader, efficient passer. Oh yeah, this guy had grit. Sam Castle had the intangibles. You know, he's not a Hall of Fame guy, but Sam Castle really got a lot of grit. A lot of intangibles on that dude.
$30.
Really knows how to pass the ball around and get the whole team involved. That's exactly how you want people to write about you. That means you had one hell of a player. Those hidden NBA 2K traits.
$160.
Sam Castle had all of them. He's a 78 overall, but he's got all those extra traits.
$170.
Oh, is it Cassell? Is it Sam Cassell?
Fair warning.
I went back and forth. Cassell it is. Oh, that bastard. I went back and forth on how to pronounce it, and I just went with Castle. One Piece Mansion 9.8A went for 228. Pac-Man World 9.8A plus here.
Next lot. 1,000.
One Piece Mansion is a pretty good puzzle game. Thane, as if you know about it. Is it based on anything, or is it just like a standalone? Parasite Eve 9.8A++. Single highest graded copy of Parasite Eve.
2,000.
We are, oh, there's a minimum bid. There's someone's proxy. Is that Medium Dog, perhaps, with the proxy bid right there? Perchance? We need a live bidder now. We need someone here in the flesh to beat this bid. No one stepped up. Parasite Eve closes at 28.80. And here's Persona 9.8A. Only 6 copies on the pop report. Looking for 1,800 here. It's not based on anything? Gotcha.
$600.
I can't even remember what I guessed for the end price on this now.
Fair warning. 1,700.
Persona 1 is NTSC exclusive, so it makes it very... Oh, yeah, for sure, Trevor. That makes it damn near impossible for you to find one.
$1,900.
He was supposed to be a great all-time star. Ah, interesting.
Fair
But he was a bust. Persona, we are pushing over $2,000.
Fair warning.
That NBA was a weird sale. Yeah, it seemed like a big one, but hey.
$65.
How the F does he get the cover of a video game? Well, it sounds like he was one hell of a prospect, so that must be why. Persona goes for 2220, 9.8A on that. Here is PO'd, 9.6A. Might be the weirdest single game in this auction.
$85.
Very odd one to have. Not a title with a lot of notoriety, not the highest grade. It's an odd one to be here, and we're looking for $100. 124 with. Am I surprised with the FF8, FF9 Chrono Cross Legaia sales? FF8 was promo punch, so that was never going to hit comps on that one. FF9, I think, already had a comp that came down much lower on it. This was a 9.8A plus on it. It sold for 960, but I think we've already seen FF9 come down quite a bit on the high-end comps. Are they going to show me?
$500.
Looks like they're not going to show me comps on FF9. But even so, we have another one coming up in January. We have another one coming up in January. And we have a 9.8A coming up again in January. So we have 3 more 9.8A plus copies coming up in January. So, like, I'm not surprised that Final Fantasy IX is not holding up. It's just, at this point, it's kind of, like, we're I don't know how closely you follow prices, Jonathan McKay. But we're basically just in a whole different climate now where almost everything is going to comp lower than what it was even 3 months ago. So if you haven't looked at the pricing for a while, it's going to seem like a massive drop. But a lot of this stuff is already seeing lower comps or feeling the market effects right now.
$22, $60.
We had a PO'd end at 119. That might be the lowest sale of the auction. Keep an eye on that. R-Type Delta 9.8A plus goes for 660. R-Types 9.8 A plus goes for 312.
$90.
Rayman 7.5 A plus, later production. It's not the long box, but it still brought in 1,440 on like low grade Rayman. Jesus. This is our first time offering it. No copies on the August Pop Report. Apparently, jewel case black label Rayman. Pretty fucking hard to find. That's interesting. The PO'd is a pretty rare jewel variant.
Fair warning.
It's funny because I grew up with this. I own this jewel variant CIB. Even harder to find. Second time they've offered it. They've sold 5 second highest graded jewel variant. Yeah, I mean, there's probably truth there, Supyo. I just don't think it's a game that's ever gonna have like notoriety outside of like, oh, it's a rare jewel case, but like, I don't know. Having grew up playing the game, but you loved PO'd. Oh my god, it was terrible. The game was so bad. That game was so bad.
$460.
Yeah, jewel case for Rayman appears to be very rare. Very hard to find on that one. Rayman jewel is Grail. There we go.
Fair $480.
Ready to Rumble boxing there. 9.8 A plus for 159. Resident Evil 2 9.8 A plus. 1,680. And Saga Frontier 9.8 A plus here. Just check Resident Evil 2 out quick with the little offer splash there. 9.8 A in November 1920. So this is what I'm talking about with comps. Better grade copy tonight, sold for less than the 9.8 A. That was in a signature auction, but worse grade sold for $300 more. So, you know, comps on a lot of shit are just trending downwards.
160, 182.
Check the LB comps. What's LB? LB. The hell's LB?
Fair
JK. LB. Legend of Legends. I don't know what LB is.
$190, $260.
Saga Frontier 2, 9.4 A plus plus, one for 312. Here's Silhouette Mirage, 9.8 A plus. Long box, I assume. The long box on NBA Shootout?
340, 306, 380.
M-tastic, you're already ahead of me on this. Oh my god. So a 9.8 A went for 456 at the Sports Showcase auction, maybe in September. That might be what that one was. 9.6 A in November 2020, 840. Today, $2,400 to get that A plus, baby. Holy shit. Yeah, that sale's wild. Here's Soul Blade. We might have this. We might finally have the competition for Marvel superheroes. Here we fucking go.
$5,500.
Oh, the PO'd long box. Gotcha, Supyo. We beat it. We're tied. We beat it. We're looking for 7,000 on the next bid.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Wow. Soul Blade is a game I would love to own. It tied. 6,600. Yeah, I would love to own a Soul Blade, but like, holy fuck. Jesus.
$320.
Second copy of this variant. What? What's the variant on Soul Blade? Black Label? Third example, first VGA. Crazy. That's wow. Yeah, that's a cool game. Really cool game.
$40.
You were the runner-up on Soul Blade? Yeah, Jesus, man.
$80.
How much did you pay for yours? For like 60? Supyo, I think I was bidding against you on the Soul Blade on Clink. I was also in on that, man. I think I took it over 1,000. I don't know if I was pure underbidder, but I was also a bidder on that Soul Blade on Clink. Makes me wish I would have grabbed it. Because with this kind of comp existing now, my odds of getting it are just, my odds of owning one just plummeted. My odds of owning it just plummeted.
$440, $460, $480.
Damn. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace there, 9.8 A plus plus? Oh, just A plus. $360, pretty cool. Street Fighter Collection is a VGA 90 year. Brobean, member for 15 months. Now, Brobean, man, if you were here, you just saw the Soul Blade. That was like the biggest hit here, so you just tuned in for the big one there if you were here. Marvel Superheroes on PS1 as well exploded for $6,600. So those are the two biggest hitters of the day so far.
$750.
Man, oh man, oh man. We'll see if I have an email. Does Certified Link send out bid emails? If they do, I might be able to see what the hell I bid on that Soul Blade.
$800. $850.
See if I can find anything.
Fair warning. Next lot. $480.
Nope, doesn't look like they do. Dang. No, I can't see.
$500.
Looks like Certified Link doesn't send out any kind of bid history on Certified Link itself. Good call.
Fair warning.
Good call. Got so many fucking tabs open on here.
Next lot.
Well, that's not good.
$280.
Well, hopefully there's no bad emails in there.
Fair warning.
Street Fighter Collection VGA 90 went for $960. Strider 2 goes for $576. Siphon Filter number 1, 9.68 plus for $312 there. Tail Concerto 9.88 plus by Atlas. We just saw this one at the weekly, I think. We just saw a Tails Concerto. Concerto. I don't remember where we saw it though.
Next lot. $1,300.
Here's the Tales of Destiny. Here we go.
$1,500.
Someone in the chat earlier said they were going to be going for this, and 9.88 plus on Tales of Destiny. Nice copy. Tied with the highest graded copy. We'll see what this one does.
$1,700.
You sold FF8 9.8 A plus. A plus plus to golden. It sold for 3.2K. How long ago was that sale, Jonathan? The A plus plus on golden.
Fair warning. $2,000. Fair warning. $2,200. Fair warning.
It looks like it might have been Soul Calibur on Dreamcast that I was thinking of. Sup, yo.
$420.
I might be a big fat liar. I'm not seeing the Soul Blade in my history. Got a little bit more to scroll through here. I've been on a lot of frickin' games on Certified Link. Kind of crazy.
Fair warning. Next lot. $360. $400.
The Tales of Destiny closes at $2,400.
Fair warning.
Final Fan X, I think you were the one bidding on it. Were you able to take that down? That feels like a solid, expensive price for Tales of Destiny. Like, not selling cheap tonight. $2,400 for that. Tomba 2, The Evil Swine Return, $528 for the 9.68 plus. Here's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, 9.88. I was gonna say, we don't see Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 much, I don't think. Highest graded copy they've ever offered. Only 4 copies of this variant rated higher. Oh, rated higher. I thought they were going to say total. I was like, oh my god, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is rare as hell. Yeah, it looks like I was thinking of Soul Calibur. What's up, yo?
Fair warning.
Months ago, but this year it was UPC Punch 2. Yeah, that is crazy. That's crazy. You got 3.2K on Golden. Jesus. You lost Tails 3,000 after fees. Yeah, I kind of figured Max 2D. Like that's like I said, it didn't go cheap. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, $630. Twisted Metal 4 with the bonus, what is Twisted Tracks? I think it's called. It has a soundtrack on the back of the game. That's what this big ass sticker is showing you. 9.8 A plus on it though. Whew. I'd like to get a Twisted Metal 4 at some point. It's the one that I grew up playing the most, but I don't need a perfect copy.
Fair $850. Fair warning.
Did your NBA long box really tie Tales of Destiny? Yes, seriously, M-tastic. Seriously, it's kind of crazy.
$50.
Crazy to see Sam...
$1,000.
Now I forgot how to say. Cassell?
$1,100.
Sam Cassell. Rivaling that of Tales of Destiny. Pretty crazy.
Fair warning.
You can't find the Soul Blade you bought? Maybe it was golden? Maybe it was. Maybe I bid on the copy on golden. Maybe we're both crazy thinking it was certified link. You'd actually buy a Twisted Metal Black if I saw one? Yeah, that's another one I want to get, Dukter. Twisted Metal Black was nutty. That game was crazy the first time I played it. Twisted Metal 4 here also going for over 1,000. Like, I just simply can't compete. 1,320. Very cool. Hopefully I went to someone who's putting together like an amazing Twisted Metal collection. That'd be cool.
$180. $190. $200.
You have a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 9.88 plus? Damn, medium dog. That's cool. That's a big one. Back in August this year. Yeah, so 3.2. Jesus, that's crazy. It is insane for it to go for 1/3, but that's A++, Jonathan, versus A+ as well. So that alone is going to create almost like that could be a 2x sale, right? If this was an A++, we could have seen 1,500 to 2,000 tonight versus the A+, which wouldn't be as crazy of a drop since August, because we are seeing stuff from August drop like 30-40% in some instances. So.
Next lot.
Jammer Lammy, sorry, $336. Vagrant Story, 9.88 plus, sells for $1,200. Man, I feel like we're never gonna see this much high grade premium ass PlayStation come up again for a long time. You recently bought a sealed Soul Calibur Dreamcast sealed PAL for like $50. Nice. Yeah, the NTSC version's worth a lot. The NTSC version is quite expensive, Trevor, for a sealed Soul Calibur. Oh yeah, music CD on the back of that one, Power Collectors. It's a variant on Twisted Metal 4.
$460.
How was your Tony Hawk 2, Elysium? Good shit, man.
$480.
Most stuffs tonight is strong. You know an auction is doing good? When Title says the auction's going strong. That's when you know. Also, what am I missing with Van Ark? Can someone fill me in on this one? 2 copies on the Pop Report, 9.88 plus. I would have never looked twice at this game.
$600.
Like I don't know if I've ever thought about it ever in my life. On Rails shooter set in the future. It's published by Jalico.
Next lot.
Wow. Okay. Sold for $660. Hey. Anyone know anything about Van Ark?
$140.
Here's Wipeout XL 9.88 plus. You bought the Legay. I can't believe you got it for this price. I've been looking for one for a long while. Love to hear it, Jonathan. That's awesome. You're able to pick up a game and at a price that you are happy with. Nothing better. It was a 9.4 A++ on Heritage. Never mind. Sup, yo, man. You're making me melt my head. You're making my brain melt trying to keep up with you.
$400.
How much were you hoping to pay for the Jammer Lammy there? I didn't think that price was that bad for a 9.88 plus. I don't know what the game's worth, but $336 doesn't seem terrible. Look at that. It sold for that same price back in September. $336 there too. Wipeout XL. What the fuck? Really? Why are we at 660? Haven't we seen this game sell for nothing before? 9.68 plus went for $89. 9.68 plus went for $169. Tonight, the 9.88 plus sells for $600?
Fair warning.
What? It's crazy. Here's Torneco, The Last Hope. Dragon Warrior spin-off game. Sells for $360. 9.68. Here's the group lot of CIB games. Tales of Destiny, Destiny 2, and Dragon Valor.
$340.
Sam Cassell was an all-star 1 year. 2003, 2004. Dang. Medium Dog, you got the Vagrant Story. Jesus, dude, you were picking up some nice stuff in this auction. Van Ark is a big, rare collector game. It's like 200 CIB. Wow, I'm surprised I just totally missed that one.
$80.
Surprised I totally, it never hit my radar, Van Ark. The 3 CIB games there sold for $400. That seems like a great deal. Isn't Tales of Destiny 1 and 2 worth $400 on their own?
$380.
Here is another group lot, 4 ungraded games. Are they CIB? No, sealed? No, CIB.
Fair warning.
Is this a mixture of CIB and sealed? I'm seeing tabs on a couple of these. Nope, all CIBs.
Fair warning.
I think they're all CIBs.
Next lot.
Seems like an oversight that they didn't tell me this.
$320.
Yeah, here we go. This one says 5 ungraded CIB. That auction was just missing the key, little point there. Feels like fighting games took the cake this auction. Thoughts? Yeah, the fighting games did well, for sure. For sure, Mike. A lot of those high-grade PS1, like, the fighting game Grails don't show up nearly as much as, like, Squaresoft Grails. It seems easier to find most RPGs high-grade factory sealed than it does a lot of the, like, most notorious fighting titles. From what I've seen, anyway. A lot of that has to do with, a lot of the PS1 RPGs are dual cases, or double cases as well, so a lot of them, you know, hold up better. You don't have to grade the manual. Kind of a higher chance at high grade. Oh my god, it's all CIB lots to close out here. This is crazy. So more CIB games here. This one has Suikoden, Vandal Hearts, Suikoden 2, Vandal Hearts 2, and Azure Dreams. I can't believe we have so many PS1 CIB lots. This is kind of crazy. Yeah, RPGs are abundant. Exactly. That's kind of how it feels. Like, obviously, they have a ton of collector interest as well, but there are a lot of them floating around out there. For a lot of the titles, anyway. Obviously, games like Valkyrie Profile and stuff are still, you know, still rare to find and super sought after, but... Yo, Marty the One Man Party. Yeah, Soul Blade. Soul Blade and Marvel Superheroes took the cake. $6,600 for both of them, man.
Next lot.
Those were the two big ones. Tales of Destiny was also right up there, $2,400 to 9.88 plus. We'll have the full recap in just a second here. We only got a little bit more to go. Yeah, nice quick auction tonight. I agree. In and out, 97 games. We've only been here for an hour and 12 minutes so far. Not so bad. Yeah, Persona's also up there. Persona has always been a top tier game for sure.
Next lot.
And does Persona come in Y-folds, or is it only 3-side seam shitty seal? I feel like all of them are, this is a vertical overlap. Is there a Y-folds version of Persona? I feel like these games are so prone. Yeah, I was gonna say, they get chipped up right here with this type of seal. This type of wear, small rips, nicks along the outside hinges. Outside, you know what I mean, the edges. Why did I say hinges? Very, very, very prominent on this type of seal. So getting a perfect Persona, I don't know if it has Y-folds, but getting a perfect Persona, very difficult. Very, yeah, you can see on the back here again, ripped up, so. Just tough out there. It's tough out there to get that. Yo, Marty, $10 dono, man. Much appreciated, dude. Let's party. Agreed. RPGs rose to Grails, so people collected for them years and kept them nice? Yes. Seth! 10 memberships gifted. Holy shit, dude. Thank you. That's huge. That's huge, man. 10 new members to the Greg Gang. Let's go, Seth. That's huge, dude. Thank you so much.
$60.
Who got hit? Who got hit? Merry Christmas, baby. I appreciate you, dude. Greatly appreciate you, dude. We got Power Collectors, Mike, Elysium, Jonathan, Spacebird, Jimmy got one, Ren X Machina, Timothy, Tony, and Tina. Let's go. Timothy, Tony, and Tina sounds like I'm viewbotting. That string of names definitely sounds like bots. Congrats to everyone who got the membership. Thank you so much, Seth. That's fucking huge, dude. Fucking huge.
$220.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you as well, man.
$240.
Crazy.
$300.
Your Persona 9.88 Plus is vertical overlap? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they're all like either vertical overlap or all 3-side seam. I don't know if it has a Y-fold.
$340.
Oh shit, Mike. You might be able to spam those lady links now. You might be able to. Oh
Fair
shit. I don't know what kind of
Next lot.
permissions
$300.
members have. Members might be able to run the ship here. I'm genuinely not sure. I haven't looked at that since I like set it up.
$340. $360. Fair warning.
Awesome. Time to break out the emojis. Yes. Yes, yes. I might be able to make more emojis now, actually.
$400.
I need to redo them a bit. Get a few more in here. We got DK oldies and trash bags still.
Fair warning.
These lots of CIB games, are anyone taking them down? I'm sorry I haven't been paying that much attention to them.
$320.
This one is pretty impressive. $540. Longbox Resident Evil, Kudelka, Tecmo's Deception, Echo Knight, Resident Evil. Like, these are good lots of CIB games. These are good lots of CIBs. Here is 17 of them. We got basically every...
$60.
Look at this, an instant collection of Squaresoft. An instant collection. That's crazy.
$380.
Damn, that's cool.
Fair warning. Next
You
lot.
bought something from Heritage, but no shipping costs yet. It said yet to be determined. Are you international, Jordan Block? If you're international, it sometimes might take a little bit more time, but... Yeah, there's another Persona coming up and one that sold before. Let's take a peek then.
Fair warning. $280.
I figured one of you PlayStation guys would have the immediate answer for me on Persona. If it has a Y-Fold variant or not.
Fair warning.
The Y-Folds just holds up way better than the other seal
Next
types on
lot.
PlayStation.
$750.
Y-Folds aren't nearly as prone to that chipping damage that I was showing off. This is vertical overlap as well. I'm guessing they don't have a Y-Fold. Or that Persona doesn't. We have one more
Fair
that's
warning.
sold here. Check this one out quick.
Next lot. $7.
Persona
$20.
did have a Y-Fold. This is vertical seam again on this one. That's crazy that it does have a Y-Fold. I fucking closed it, but that's the confirmation I was looking for there.
$58.
This was cool. I didn't mean to miss this one. This is the Net Yarosi. I don't really know how to say it, but it's a dev kit. It's a black PlayStation 1.
$36.
The black PS1. Crazy cool.
$40.
Crazy cool. So that was neat. $900 for this. I don't know what they sell for, but that doesn't feel bad for what it is. And
Fair
here is
warning.
a Parappa the Rapper
$54.
t-shirt. It's a small though. Adult small. Okay, Jordan Black, if you're in
Fair
Canada, send a message to
Next
Heritage
one.
and say you want cheaper shipping. If you don't send a message, they will default you to 2-day express, and the shipping to Canada is fucking crazy. So send a message, say you're looking for like a slower, cheaper shipping message. A slower, cheaper shipping method. And they should be able to get you set up. But definitely fire out a message to get that. The default shipping to Canada is it's fucking pricey. Yeah, rose, is that how you say it? Yeah, rose. I've never said the word out loud, only ever in my head. Yeah, the black PS1's so cool, Mike. Very cool item. It's just like one of those awesome collector items. The black PS1. That's just what I always remember it as. Yeah, 80k is not bad for a small auction. 97 items. Taught the tippy top. On the... Oh, shit! Oh, no, it did. Okay, Soul Blade did tie it. I was gonna say. On your guys' bingo cards, did you guys have Marvel Superheroes and Soul Blade being tied as the highest sales in the auction? 6,600 each? That's crazy. Man, next year we need to get that going, hey? In the Discord, we'll have to open up a channel where, like, I don't know if we can do weekly giveaways or how we do it, but, like, guess the highest item in the auction. Maybe it'll only be for showcase auctions. Showcases and signatures. Maybe I can get Heritage on board, too. But, like, guess the highest item that sells, guess the lowest item that sells, And maybe we can get Heritage to like juice you guys on your accounts or something. Wonder if they'd be down for that. I want to get some kind of game going where we try to get the guess the highest item and what price it ends for. Guess the lowest item and what price it ends for. Because it's fun. It's fun trying to guess. Because you never know what might just pop off. In the weeklies, it's usually pretty easy to know. But Metal Gear Solid 9.88++ also went for 4K. Down from its comps for sure. Parasite Eve 9.88++ for 3,000. I don't think I checked comps on this. 9.88 plus. Have we ever seen that? Wow. I don't know if we've seen the 9.88++, but no, we have not. So first time we've seen it, highest graded copy, March 29th, 2022. 9.8A plus sold for $26.40. And if we go even further back to October 21, $45.60 is where Parasite Eve peaked. The peak of Parasite Eve. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Then the NBA shootout with a player that has a ton of grit on the cover, $2,400. Tales of Destiny. Did we check comps on this as well? 9.88 plus for $2,400. Oh, they haven't sold any. Looks like they haven't sold any copies. Yeah, they've 9.68 plus went for $1,300 in May 2020. May 2022. Jesus. $1,320. So realistically, this did really well tonight. Persona also went for 2,220. Fuck, these numbers are killing me here. Crash Bandicoot 9.8A plus. Crash Bandicoot Warped $2,100. And at the other side of the auction, on the other side, the Parappa the Rapper T-shirt went for $71. I saw that Supyo, you're saying that you wanted to win this and hang it on your shirt. Oh, you're hanging it on your wall. I mean, Jesus. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, Price is right, exactly. It'd just be fun to do. Val won the t-shirt! No way. No way, that's so fun. And the other side of the auction was PO'd. Like I said, Supyo, man, this game sucks. Here's your proof. Here's your proof that you can never tell me this is a good game again. 9.6A, $119. Tonight's biggest loser. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That was a great auction. That was fun. Good auction to hang out with. Good auction. And I like when this is the perfect auction length for me. 100 items. We get to come in here, we have some fun, some good sales, and we get out of here before it starts dragging on. Perfect auction. Perfect auction. Thank you all for coming out to the Power of PlayStation auction tonight. It was tough when we have two in the same week. Next week, the fucking Pioneers auction is taking place on the 22nd. That is dangerously close to Christmas. Hopefully you guys can make it out. Game Acropolis. I need to shovel snow too. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it tonight. Appreciate you guys coming out. Hopefully I'll see you again next week. Tuesday, of course, the weekly. Thursday, Atari auction. We'll see how it goes. Have a good night, everybody.